Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into?
A kind of life I had no model.
I had no model.
A kind of life I had no model.
A kind of life I had no model.
A kind of life I had no model.
Born in Babylon.
Both non-white and woman.
What did I see to be except myself?
What did I see to be except myself?
I made it up here on this bridge between Starshine and Clay.
My one hand holding tight my other hand. Come celebrate with me that every day.
Something has tried to kill me and has failed.
Something has tried to kill me and has failed.
Over these few years, I've definitely evolved into a new human being. Growing up here and also in Philly has been a little bit of a rocky road for me, just because I grew up with Black people. And now there's a scarcity. I have a few friends and they're all Black and they all go here, and there's not been much variation, which is okay. I'm fine with that. It's just been a little bit of an adjustment. I think that it's important to celebrate me and celebrate my accomplishments and celebrate everywhere that I want to be in the future.
I chose that line because it reminded me of my transition from a more diverse school that I came from to the more homogeneous, predominantly white school of Strathaven that I attend now. This reminded me of the line because I definitely had a character switch. At my old school, I never really felt the need to speak up especially in classroom discussions and whatnot, because my opinions and my experiences were already represented just by the people who surrounded me. That's a little different because I'm not surrounded by people like me. I mean, in many of my classes, I'm the only Black girl or one of the only Black girls or kids in general. And with that, there are times when we have discussions and I feel like I should represent the kind of world that I've seen, from my perspective, since I've had different experiences than the people in my classes.
I wanted to be seen in people's eyes as someone's model, so I strive to be that. It was hard growing up being mixed. The expectations from growing up in a white and Black family is different because I have to fill out the needs of being a white person but also being a Black person, and sometimes I would be told I'm not even Black. Oh no, you're just white. No, you're not even white. I just felt like I never fit in, so it was very hard.
I felt like I'd never fit into any of the stereotypes and that I'm my own person.
I like to carry myself how I want and not how other people want me to be. And whatever you think of me, it's, oh well.
I just love myself for me. I'm not going to change for nobody because I love myself.
I don't care what anyone thinks, that I'm doing this for me, not to impress anyone.
I was born and raised in Philadelphia. My mom's straight from Philly, my dad's from Mali. I go to Africa every 4 years, so I really get to see the other side of me. And it's really cool to just experience everything with my cousins on both sides. I love my family with all my heart. And seeing how beautiful they are, how intelligent they are and everything, that's what makes me the most proud. In Africa, it feels like you're more free-spirited and you can be just yourself and proud of yourself because everyone looks like you. A similarity I would say is we have the same aspects of not being proud. So it's like bleaching, a really big thing in Mali is bleaching skin and getting permed hair and stuff like that. So there's this really big obsession with being white and white America, when I'm not really sure they would want to be white if they knew how beautiful they were.
I have deep ambitions to become a UFC fighter, and I never truly saw myself being that until I really figured out my life and knew that's what I'm destined to be. To live in this life not pretending to be someone I'm not. It just means just to be myself and just live in this life, just being satisfied with my actions and everything I do.
At the end of the day, all you really have is your own identity, And a lot of the times you can't really choose what labels are placed upon you. Well, you spend your whole life trying to figure out who you are, That's really man's real journey. In a lot of AP and honors classes, you'll be one of 2 or 3 people of color, So getting used to having a unique viewpoint in these kind of classes has really helped me to just exist.
In everything I do, I work hard. I don't stop. I don't quit until I reach my goal. Last year, I was going to a party and somebody came behind the car and put us in gunpoint. I was stuck in the back of a two-door car. I had nowhere to get out. So my friend came over, pushed the guy away, and I ran out. And later that year, there was a shootout when I was going to a cookout. The person right next to me died. Life is precious. Like, every second we have on life is important.
I was 11. I got hit by a car and then I almost died because of it. I survived through it. Well, after my accident, I was going through a really hard time through it when I couldn't hang with my friends, I couldn't walk. And then my family and friends helped me mentally and physically. The lesson I've learned that life is too short and then you have to be appreciative the people who are around you and be appreciative of the years.
My name is Alonzo Ogunde.
This is why I'm proud. This is why I'm proud.
My name is Eman Saya.
This is why I'm proud.
This is why I'm proud.
My name is Andrew Ensley.
This is why we're proud.
So it's like ask my name and then like
I'm gonna ask
the poem,
what grade you're in, the
poem,
poem,
and why I chose it,
yeah.
and then the passion and then the struggles. All right,
Yeah.
all right, then. All right. Make this quick.